As the war between Israel and Hamas enters its second month, the majority of Americans say President Biden isn't doing enough, or he's doing too much. 63% of Americans disapprove of how Biden is handling the conflict, according to a new Associated Press poll. 46% of Democrats disapprove Biden's handling of it. The majority of Democrats who disapprove want more support for the Palestinians. So the left is mad he's supporting Israel. And the right is upset he's showing sympathy for the Palestinians at all. What else can Biden do? It seems he cannot win on this. Back with us is Charlie Dent, former Republican congressman from Pennsylvania, Nomiki Konst, a progressive political organizer, and Larry Sharpe, host of the Sharpe Way Show, libertarian candidate in New York. Charlie Dent, is there anything he can do on this that will, I mean, you would think he thinks he's doing the right thing, but no one seems happy.
You know, I think he's doing the best he can under circumstances. Having said that, he's going to have Republicans who are not going to support anything he does. They're not going to give him approval. Exactly. And he's got Democrats who are genuinely divided on this. There are many who are, who are pro-Israel, but there are a lot, obviously, who are pro-Palestinian in this situation. So he's got a divided Democratic base, and he's got Republicans who aren't going to support him for just about anything.
So let me ask you this. I'm going to play this. This is from the State Department spokesperson talking about these 4-hour humanitarian pauses. I want to listen to it and then ask you all if you think this is going to change anything.
I wanted to note that this new development has been, I think, a direct result of some of the engagements, discussions, and diplomacy that the President, Secretary Blinken, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan have all been deeply engaged on.
Nomiki, my guess is, though, that any of the folks who are angry at Biden about Israel's conduct will not give him any credit for that.
100%.
Right?
Yes.
He gets nothing for that.
Totally. 100%. I think that, this Biden is living in a time of partisanship that I truly believe is being fueled by movements on the internet, the fact that the algorithms push you to one side or the other,
and the media
picks up on it. Exactly. Everybody picks up on it. It's not just clicks, it's fundraising campaigns. We're in an election year. I mean, I can't tell you how many emails I get a day from progressive organizations and leaders who may not even understand what a ceasefire actually means, who are calling for a ceasefire. And kudos to Senator Bernie Sanders, who's really looking at this, the leader of the progressive movement, I think we could say, who's really looking at this from a more detailed, thoughtful perspective and saying, what happens when you have a ceasefire is you're actually enabling Hamas. But a 4-hour pause, whether or not I think that's the right thing, I will leave that to the experts to decide. I mean, they're in those negotiation rooms with Netanyahu. I think they're trying to get whatever they can right now.
But Dan, you hit the right point.
Partisanship.
You said that he can't win. Yes, so don't fight this war. Don't pick a side. Don't do this. I am happy to be a libertarian broken record on peace. I will say it again. He should be talking about peace, not revenge, not what happened, funding peace, finding ways, getting other countries, getting Sweden to start brokering something.
Seriously, so you are now President Biden.
Yep.
Talk to me about how you're going to do this in a way that is consistent, not just with Larry Sharpe's views.
That's the most important ones.
Right. But with Biden's views on the issue. What should he be saying or doing differently?
The first thing he should do as a Bidenite is say, look, we have Middle East peace working, and this attack that Hamas did just broke up that peace. It shattered it.
Okay.
Our goal has to be to get that peace back together. Trump was doing it. I was doing it. We all wanted peace in the Middle East. We can't let Hamas destroy this peace. Let's find a way to piece this together and make the people who died. You asked what he should say.
I know, but so I'm already challenging you. I'm unfairly interrupting you.
You can challenge all day long. Right now, we got dead babies and dead Israelis and dead Gazans and things blown up. I don't want any of that. Let's make their life worth something. Let's not make a year from now all those dead people dead for nothing.
But
let's make it valuable for peace.
That sounds like you're saying there should be a ceasefire. Right?
If that's what it takes, yes.
Okay.
No problem.
So right. And the problem is that is not a position. I mean, that would make him even more unpopular, I think, because again.
Yes. Is he going to be temporarily unpopular? But imagine if he actually was able to get this done. Jimmy Carter still talked about
what he did. Imagine if he could just get Middle East peace done.
Exactly.
Think about it.
We're working on it. It's going to take some time.
If there was ever a time to do it, it was in the late 1990s.
Exactly.
True. It wasn't now. It's not going to happen now. Charlie Dent, Nomiki Konst, Larry Sharpe, thank you. Appreciate it. Great conversation. That does it for us tonight. Banfield starts now. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.